Hey there, Trump supporters, Patriots. Hey, listen, what is the plan for us after Trump loses this election again, y'all? I know what Trump's plan is, and that's even if he loses by 50 million votes, is to go ahead and claim victory. But see, he can only do that for about 20 days, claim the election was rigged and stuff like that, because then he gets sentenced to Rikers Island. But what are we going to do? Are we going to play his silly little game this time? Because, I mean, that got about 1,600 people locked up in jail last time, and it just made us look like a bunch of sore loser traitors. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't do that, y'all. So I'm just wondering, what is the plan? I mean, we can't go out there and be talking about some rigged election crap again whenever we was lying about it before. He was lying about it, still lying about it. And plus, you know, if you look around at what's going on, I mean, it's red state governors. It's Texas that are closing down polling places at 5 o'clock when they're supposed to be staying up until 7, closing them down just in time for people to get off work and not have enough time to cast a ballot, you know? Or instances in North Carolina where people are receiving their mail-in ballots with the return envelope already sealed shut. Or, red state governors deciding to go ahead and purge voting rolls to the tune of 750,000 people just 2 weeks before an election. We see those things going on, right? But those aren't Democrats doing that. That's our people doing that. So for us to go out there and be claiming some rigged election stuff would be very, very disingenuous, don't you think? So whenever Donald Trump starts going out there and claiming all this stuff, let's remember this, what's going on right now, okay? Because everybody else will. So anyway, I was just wondering, what is the plan, and why are we voting for that man to begin with, y'all? I can't remember quite what it is. I know that we say it's because he had a great economy. Well, he did. Barack Obama handed him an excellent economy, but we can't vote for Barack Obama, y'all. He can't run for a third term, or we would. But see, so it ain't that. I mean, that was Barack Obama's economy. Trump didn't do anything to improve on it. We know that. We just like to say it. But he didn't. I mean, he passed trillions of dollars in tax cuts for the wealthy. 83% of that went to the top 1%. And he's telling us he's going to do it again, y'all. Or give us some temporary tax cuts. Maybe, because his are expiring right now. Our taxes are going up. The riches get to keep theirs. And I know he's saying no tax on tips, y'all. You know what that is? Smoke and mirrors. See, that's because CEOs, they like to refer to their bonuses as tips. They like to have them treated like tips. And they don't want to pay taxes on them. I don't believe they're talking about your DoorDash drivers and your waiters and your waitresses when they say that. That ain't what they mean. We're talking about Republicans here, okay? So it ain't that. And he says no tax on overtime. I know we love the way that sounds, but see, Trump's a big fat liar because he knows that no Congress, Republican or Democrat's going to vote to bankrupt the Treasury Department. Ain't going to happen, see. Now, what he might be referring to is Project 2025's idea of not paying for overtime, period. You don't pay for overtime, you don't pay taxes on overtime. See how that works? That's probably it. So again, what is it we're voting for the man for? Other than, hatred for our fellow Americans. I mean, is that enough? Really? That's what we're doing it for? But anyway, he's going to lose. But I was just going to ask you, what is the plan whenever he does lose this time, y'all? Because I have a suggestion. Do you remember back in 2016, whenever we were all just ignorant, uninformed people out there that didn't pay attention to politics or news or anything like that, but then Donald Trump come along with his dog whistle, and we was awfully upset because America had the audacity to elect a black man for president. And then whenever Donald Trump managed to weasel his way into the White House, that we instantly became experts on everything. Foreign policy, disease, medicine, pandemics, oil markets, you name it. We became instant experts on everything, even though we never knew a damn thing. Hey, let's do that again. Let's do that again. When he loses, let's instantly become experts once again. This time, let's do it on how to lose an election with grace and dignity. And then walk away from that without making a big old fuss about it, looking like a bunch of sore losers, a bunch of traitors. And let's go back to not paying attention to politics before, like we did before. Okay, let's do that again because America was way better off whenever we kept our nose out of it. Inmate Trump, 2024.